What's up, everybody? It's your boy Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me. Earlier today, I saw this clip on Twitter of South Carolina returning sophomore Raven Johnson, their point guard for this year coming up in the foreseeable future. In this clip, she's getting up some jump shots, some three-pointers from the top of the key, that same spot where Iowa dared her, we should say, to shoot in the NCAA tournament. She's knocking them down in the gym, confident, looking good form-wise, you know what I'm saying? Rotation on the ball, follow through looking good. She's shooting it confidently, and I'm glad that she's back in the gym, really sharpening her craft, because this is an area in her game where we're going to definitely want to see major improvement. The 5'8" point guard shot 24% from three last year. So, that is definitely an area in her game where it needs some addressing, some extra attention. And I'm glad to see she's in the gym, shooting it confidently, not playing around with these folks this year, letting people know that is not going to be an option. Because I ain't going to lie, man, it was disrespectful. Iowa was out there guarding her like Ben Simmons. Like, it was mad disrespectful. And she shot a few of them, She was a real bright spot in that game, to be honest with you, man. She scored 9 of her 13 points in the fourth quarter, came off the bench, and was the ultimate spark plug for that USC team. Now, with the Freshies gone, she's studied under the likes of Zia Cook and Bria Bill in the backcourt, of course, Aaliyah Boston as well. Just a polarizing figure on the program for the last several years. She knows what it takes to be a pro. Coach Don Staley calls her a pro in the making, and she's going to be that bridge to lead them into the next chapter post-Freshies. She's going to be a point guard that gets a lot of players around her involved. She's going to make the game easier for them. She's going to control the tempo. She's going to play with pace if she needs to, and she can play in the half court if that's what it takes. But she has the faith of her teammates and the faith of Coach Don Staley. I love the passion. I love the resiliency. And you can tell she's on another level. She just got done killing amongst the top prospects in the nation in college basketball for the Mary Cup tryouts. She was one of 8 finalists to be named to the team already, showing that she's one of the best guards in the entire nation coming back. She led this team in assists and steals coming off the bench. So that lets you know what kind of energy she was bringing to the court. And now, obviously, she's ready to take that leadership role in year 3. Being in this program, she knows what pros move like. She knows what it takes to win a championship. And she knows what it takes to get it done, go all the way. So this is very fortunate to see not only her just showing more confidence and belief in herself and the jump shot, being resilient, but not, letting that disrespect go unanswered, man. I love to see this type of energy where she's coming in and letting people know that that's not going to be an option. And she won't have to do it alone. Of course, they got Mob coming back next year with Camila Cardoza anchoring the paint, 6th Woman of the Year. Talasia Cooper and Tiana Pau will join Johnson in the backcourt, Oregon transfer. It's going to be shooting the lights out. And I'm excited to see freshman Malaysia Fulwiley as well. She's going to be an impressive freshman, 13th ranked player in the country, coming in with that smooth, saucy handle. You know what I'm saying? Be just embarrassing defenders. Very Kyrie-esque, the way she can just change gears on you and finish at the cup. So USC is going to be loaded. They got a lot of talent coming back on the wings as well. So Raven Johnson will absolutely have her pick of the litter, getting these ladies the ball, getting out in transition, or setting up the half-court offense. This team's going to be fun to watch. They got a lot of athleticism coming back as well, especially on the wings. So it's going to be exciting to see. I've mentioned, basically broke down the whole team next year in my previous video. So y'all go check that out. We're not going to get too crazy in depth with that in this video. This was more so kind of just to look at the development of Raven Johnson, seeing her offseason work, her regimen. She's in the gym, getting active. She's focused, coming back, and is ready to lead this team, man. It's going to be exciting. There's going to be a lot of new faces that are going to have to do some heavy lifting. But, hey, the South Carolina way is the way it is. It don't matter who in the jerseys. And it's really comfortable for Coach Don Staley to have that padding, that security blanket in Johnson, who knows what to expect and can get these new players that are joining the roster in gear and up to speed, man. She's definitely going to be one of the best guards, most efficient guards in the nation next year. They're playing in that Hall of Fame Classic. They're going to have a loaded schedule. I know LSU has a mob coming in. They've been the headline all off season, but hey, they still haven't beat South Carolina yet. So, hey, the SEC might still be running through Columbia. I'm just saying. But, UConn going to have something to say too. Virginia Tech, North Carolina, a lot of good teams that are coming back. Indiana, a lot of good teams that are bringing a lot of talent back next year. So it'll be interesting to see, but I'm glad to see this resiliency and this type of energy from Raven Johnson, getting it done. One of the most highly touted players in her recruiting class coming in a couple years ago, and she's coming in on a mission. I think she's going to take a huge leap with additional playing time, being one of the focal points of this entire team. I think she's gonna have that chance to make first team All-American. Like, that's what kind of potential we're talking here. One of the best guards in the country, maybe a Player of the Year candidate. So we'll see, man. I'm excited. She's obviously got her teammates excited. They believe in her. They have faith. They know what kind of player and person she is and what kind of energy and passion she's bringing to the court, as well as Coach Staley. Being a smaller point guard herself at 5'8", she knows how to coach these players and what it takes to get to the next level. And she feels like, hey, Raven Johnson is going to be that next point guard to go pro out of South Carolina. So we'll see, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments as far as expectations and how Raven Johnson and the team will do next year compared to the rest of the nation. Holler at me in the comments and let me know how y'all feel about it. That's a wrap for us, though. For all the latest and the greatest, this has been Live with Brandon Blakeney. I am your host, Brandon Blakeney, a.k.a. Brandon Lee TV, and we out.